For this task, I will save as this page as FAQ. We don't need image. We don't need these Spry tab panels. And for the Spry top menu bar, I'm going to add another panel in between courses and contact, which will be titled as FAQ, and the link will be the current page which we just created. Okay. Title you can give any meaningful. Right, so we got FAQ page now. Here, I'm just quickly write frequently asked questions. You can select the contents, change the format to headings, and the next row after the heading, I will actually add the Spry widget. Okay. Change the category to Spry, and if you scroll down in the list of your contents, that's your Spry Accordion here. Click on it. You can see it functions similarly like other Spry elements which we have added in the past. It gives you the heading as a tab, content that we're gonna show the information. So in practical, we will show the questions by replacing labels, and we will show the answers for the question by replacing the actual contents. Now by default, when you click on the tab, you will see in the properties it only adds 2 panels at a time, but you can simply click on the last panel here and keep adding as many panels you like, and you can see Dreamweaver will keep adding that many labels and contents for you. Let's just quickly save it. There's no other option you have here in the list for you to modify your Spry. So I'm just gonna save this for a while. Similarly, it gives you JavaScript and CSS. Preview your file. That's your accordion. By default, your first panel is always open, but then you can click on the other panels. This is what the accordion is. You can click on the contents and it can show you the questions and answers. Okay, now I'm going back to my panels, and you can simply click and select the label, and in the assets folder I've gave you for activities. Who is that? FAQ text file. It has a list of questions, some answers there. So I'm simply going to copy question and paste it here. So all these labels we will actually replace with the questions we have. Don't do mistakes in copying and pasting. You might end up in problem. Okay, now content 6. You can copy actual answer number 6. And for the other labels, to open the contents for that particular tab, the moment you hover your mouse on the panel, at the end of the panel you see the eye. That is to click and show the content for that particular panel. Now this is also a similar concept. We have done this earlier in the tab navigation. You simply click on number 5i and it opens the contents panel for that particular label. Okay, you simply select the content 5 text, replace it with your answer. And you can open number 4, select the content 4, replace it with answer. Number 3. Number 2. Number 1. File, save all. That's your FAQs. So labels are actually replaced by the questions and the contents are replaced by the answers. If you think the colors and schemes and the length you want to change, you can use your external CSS for this particular Spry. I can show you one just CSS modification. This is the content tab. Now you don't require such a big length of your content because all our answers are like 2 lengths or 3 lines. So we can control the height of this panel. All we need to do is we need to identify what is the ID or a class for this particular content panel. Now even if you don't know, if I click inside these panels and the class, the tag selector will tell me it is accordion panel content class. You can see here. Okay, then you can go to your CSS panel. That's your Spry Accordion CSS file. Accordion panel content. Height 200 pixel. Do you see that? So you can simply open that class. Under box category, you will see that's the height, which is this. Now you can control it, let's say 100. Apply. And you can control the panel's heights. But if some questions, if they have lengthier answers, you'll have to see what's the appropriate size you need. Otherwise, the answers will be hidden. Okay. So answers will overlap and it will look problems. So make sure you judge your heights correctly. Some other panels giving you colors, you can see here. That's this dark blue color. That's the panel's open color. You see that? So when the panel is open, one panel will have its own tab color, which is this. You can customize all of it based on your site requirements. So I can keep it, let's say, orange, dark orange. Save all. So you can modify as much as you want and tweak it for your websites.